This episode of Source Code News is brought to you by Parties for You. For the best margarita machine rentals in Houston, give them a call. 281-748-0057. That's 281-748-0057. By Cazadores Tequila. When you're in the mood for tequila, buy the best. Cazadores Tequila. And by Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bonds. Don't gamble with your freedom. Give them a call. 713-237-8238. That's 713-237-8238.
Welcome to Source Code News.
Fight! Perfect.
We are live every Thursday night on SCP Radio. We are your number one source in tech and gaming news. Join our chat room on scpradio.com or call in to be a part of the conversation.
Perfect. You win.
Welcome to Source Code News, episode number 16, recorded on April 6th? What's today, the 6th? Oh, wow, I put the wrong date. This show brings you the latest in tech, science, and gaming news. We will have product and game reviews as well as unboxings of our latest gadgets. So be sure to subscribe to our podcast on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher and on YouTube. And follow us on SoundCloud and all of your social media sites. Did I mention we do this show live every Thursday night starting at 8:30 p.m. on scpradio.com, where we have audio and video streams. Join the chat room on SCP Radio to chat with us, or call in at 832-910-7727. That's 832-910-7727 to ask a tech question or to join the conversation.
Don't be shy.
So guys, how's it been? What's up? How y'all doing?
Did I mention we got a keg in here now?
A keg.
Keg. That's a technical word for unlimited amounts of buffet of beer. Yes.
A buffet of beer.
Buffet of beer. No, it doesn't mean you're going to drink beer and get buff, but pretty damn close. I don't know. Hector's pretty buff over there without the beer. Anyway, I've been away for a while. I've been busy, very busy with SCP doing musical stuff, and we are very busy, guys, staying busy, but I do love being back here on the show to talk about tech stuff because I got some gaming stuff to do. Got the new Halo Wars 2 out. Been playing that for a little bit. Also, I'm still stuck on Battlefield, but we'll come up with that a little bit later in the show. But it's glad to be back here at Source Code News.
Shit. Whoops. All right.
What's going on?
Anybody else have anything? Anything new to report? Nothing?
Nothing new, no.
All right. I guess let's go right into the tech news then.
Tech it.
Tech news.
Oh, soak it.
All right. So, if your kid has accidentally bought stuff from Amazon or accidentally on purpose,
I seen it on the news.
Amazon will be refunding you the money back soon. So it's finally time to put a bow on Amazon's case with the Federal Trade Commission. In 2014, the online shopping juggernaut came under fire for not fully warning parents that free apps could still contain in-app purchases. Last year, a federal judge ruled that Amazon didn't do enough to inform folks of such offer safeguards or speed bumps, ahead of finalizing a purchase. That changes today as the FTC has ruled to end the lawsuit. This move means that the refund process for some 70 million in eligible purchases made between 2011 and May 2016 can begin. The said refunds will be via method of purchase, not gift cards. So,
I seen on the news this morning when I woke up on Good Morning America, and they showed a tweet from, this was from December, I believe, with Kanye West tweeted that, oh my God, my kid just bought another, every 5 minutes his kid was buying and purchasing something because the free app, like you said, it's a free app for the games that they play But in the middle of this app or in the middle of the game, just, hey, click here to purchase this, and the kids were doing it, and it's that easy. He said his kid bought like, in 30 minutes, bought like 5 or 6 items right there just off that free game app. So yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I usually say, it's parents' fault for not watching your kid or watching or supervising your kid on what they're doing on your phone. But if you just simply push a button and it buys it, that is, they do need to safeguard that.
Yeah, safeguard, but you should also supervise your kid.
Oh, you should.
And if you're kind of tech savvy, you should be able to how do you call it? Set up safeguards on your own phone, so they won't buy stuff like for it to require a password every time you purchase something.
Well, no. Now they're doing this now. Even with what's the Amazon that almost like the Google one where you ask you can talk to it. That little, I forgot what the name of it. I had a brain fart. But anyway, it'll ask for a password or ask for your confirmation number of some sort. So if you do make a purchase, that it'll go ahead and that's like the, how do you say, safeguard proof that it is you and you are purchasing that. So if the child gets on these apps now and click on it accidentally, they'll ask for that password. Well, guess what, parents? Don't tell your child their password and they won't be able to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So yep. Not gonna let Faithy use the phone until they fix it. Oh, she don't buy apps. Okay.
She plays those free games.
And that's another thing. Usually, like Amazon, I don't go to Amazon apps to download apps. I go to the Google App Store. I don't, the Amazon App Store is not really a big deal. I don't know if they still, was it Amazon? I think they would give a free app away every once a day or something like that.
Yeah, they usually do that. Yeah.
Oh, something fell. Who threw that at us?
The Moon Man is mooning you.
Yeah, I use it every once in a while. Like if I can't find, if like some apps are like cost money, whatever, on the regular Google Play Store, and I just go to the Amazon one to see if it's the same thing. And usually it's free. So.
Yeah.
But the only thing about that is like some of the apps are not up to date, like the Play Store are. So probably have to wait like a month or so before they can update it.
Yeah. Netflix.
Okay, so now let me see. Netflix now lets Windows 10 users download and watch offline. So you ready, Jimbo? Or is the Moon Man taking this one?
The Moon Man's taking this one because for some reason it just came off. Can you send it to me again? It just went off my phone for some reason.
Go back to the message. Go back to the messenger. All right, so the other, a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, Netflix allowed iOS and Android users to be able to watch certain shows, certain movies or whatever offline. So you download it to your phone. Well, now they're going to let you do that on your Windows 10 machine, which I guess that wasn't a feature. I thought once they did it with the app, it was done for everything. I guess not. So let me see. After rolling out offline viewing for Netflix iOS and Android apps last year, the streaming giant is now extending the option to desktop. Netflix announced yesterday that Windows 10 users can download Netflix shows and movies and then watch them offline. As is the case on iOS and Android, not everything on Netflix is available to download. A lot of Netflix original content is available for offline viewing, while Breaking Bad and Parks and Recreation are also available. The offline viewing option for Netflix does not cost extra. The ability to download TV shows and movies is not available yet on consoles or other Netflix streaming apps. So, so now, just like, like we said, they let you do it on the phones and stuff like that. Now you can do it on your Windows laptop, which I see the benefit mainly is you're going to get on a plane, you get your laptop, you don't have to get online, you just have all the shows downloaded ready to go, sit there and watch them.
That's awesome, but if you watch it one time, is it done and it or it stays on your phone until you?
I haven't tried it.
See, that's the question I'm going to have is like if you watch it one time, if I go on Xbox Live and I rent a movie, well, you can watch it, I believe, that day, and after that, it comes off your computer, or you have to repurchase the rental. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be something like that with Netflix.
No, I doubt it. I think it's until you delete it.
Until you delete it.
Yeah, because you're paying for Netflix.
Yeah.
and that's just part of the service. It's free.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me see.
Tesla.
Yeah, but let me see. I got an update from Super Mario.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no. That's the other Super Mario. No, Super Mario ain't going to make it today, he says.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna have his twin brother step in.
Uh-oh. Well, we got
the Moon
somebody
Man.
stepping in for him right now.
The Moon Man.
The Moon Man.
Yeah.
So, you want to take the Tesla one?
Tesla is the most valuable U.S. car maker because of hope, not results. They're they're making money off hope.
Off of hope.
Hope. This week, Tesla passed Ford and General Motors in market capitalization to become the most valuable American car maker. Tesla's stock price is on a tear up nearly 42% since the beginning of the year to more than $300 per share. $300 per share. And the company is currently valued around $53 billion. Ladies, $billion. Tesla is still well behind huge foreign automakers like Daimler and Toyota, but the news of upstart Tesla, which also is making scientific investments in non-automotive spaces like solar panels and energy storage, moving past 100-year-old brands like Ford and GM, is getting a lot of attention. Ladies, guys, get ready for this.
Yeah, man. Tesla's making a lot of noise.
Yes.
He's the modern car maker, the up and coming. So I guess the underdog in a way, because he's little compared to Ford, and he's a little brand, dude.
Well, he ain't little no more because the $53 billion is not really that little no more.
No, but I mean, he started off, as with money. I mean, he was the one that made PayPal and sold it.
Well, I think what he's doing right that a lot of companies are not doing is, like, if you look at Ford and all that, their parts are made here and there, and then they assemble it. He's like doing his solar panels also for that technology, and every time they do to upgrade that, he's going to pass it down to his cars with that newer technology. Also with I believe with the solar panels and wind turbines and all that. It's all fits. So he's putting the pieces together.
Yeah.
He's not investing in some weird thing that nothing to do with something that all connected to the car.
It's all connected. Making them big batteries for the houses. Making the solar panels, the solar shingles for the houses.
One day, I expect this. One day, I believe that you'll have a Tesla car. You'll drive up like how you set your phone down instead of having to plug it in. It just starts charging up right there.
Yeah.
You put that in your garage. You pull up. It just starts charging right there. So the next day, you're ready to go for work, and it's fully charged.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I see that coming.
I've heard them say where they want to do it to where the floor of your garage is the charger. So the car rolls in. And it's close enough that it'll pick up a charge just from the floor. Nothing, you don't have to touch anything. You just pull it into the garage and it starts charging.
Unless you got furry feet and you rub it across the carpet.
And then you die.
Yeah.
And then you die. No, but yeah, he's doing a lot over there with that Tesla. And I remember they almost went under a couple of times because
who bailed them out?
Yeah, well, no, I remember he was gonna sell his cars for under $100,000. And so all these people put down, they're like, all right, I want it. I want one. And then he couldn't make it. It was too expensive. So then he's like, well, guys, I know I promised you this, but I'm going to have to go up in price in order for me to accomplish this goal.
Yeah.
And then I think he did it again where he had to call him back and said, guys, I'm almost there. I'm not making it, though. I need a little bit more money. So he raised the price up again, something like that. I don't remember it too well.
Well, as long as he gives him an option out, like, hey,
I
can't do that because I mean, still $100,000 for a car is. I know if you're rich folk and that's like
that's nothing.
That's nothing. But somebody like me is like, wow, dude,
that's a lot for us.
Yeah,
the middle class, that's too much.
That's too much.
But the guys, because the reason I know of this story, it wasn't out there, but it kind of was in the geek sphere, but I listened to Twit, and one of the guys that's friends with Leo, he was one of the first ones to buy a Tesla. I think he got number 6 off the lot, and or something like that. And he was one of the ones that would go back because Elon Musk would say, I need to have a meeting with all y'all, the ones that invested. He goes, I need a little bit more. And finally, he made them. And when he started shipping out, he made profit to where he could keep making them. And now he's just steady, just making it.
The only problem with the first ones off the lot is
they're gonna be
the
they're gonna have problems. Those are the test subjects.
Yeah,
but these guys that were doing it, they got money. And plus,
of course,
to them that's historic to have the first Tesla off the lot like that. Yeah. And I remember they would show this little deal that it had their number of what their car was. Like they shipped them out a little. I don't remember what it looked like, but he always had it on his desk, and you could see it. It was number whatever. That was the number car he was getting. So they made a big deal about that. And. Like I said, I don't know what the first cars cost, $140 or something.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of the story of remember that movie Back to the Future? What was that car that they had there?
The DeLorean, yeah.
Because it was futuristic. It was a nice little car, but they did go out of business, and they got bought by somebody from Britain. The last thing I heard is the British. There's a guy from Britain, and they made it right here somewhere in Texas, I believe. And everybody liked them. Everybody wanted one, and I remember I was like, "Oh, this is so futuristic," and this is like mid '80s, and you're like. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, especially that car goes to the future. It goes to the past. I mean, of course, they're futuristic.
Mike, that's a movie, Mike. We're talking about the real DeLorean.
That's not real?
No.
I've been saving up to buy one.
If that was gonna happen, I'd go back to the future and start slapping the hell out of people.
No names.
No names.
No names.
But I did say people, not just one. A lot of people that get on my nerve and go back there. Hey, who are you? Glad to meet you. Slap.
All right. How about some Starbucks?
Starbucks. All right. Send Starbucks lattes to your lover with iMessage.
What the?
Saying I love you with a grande soy latte just got a little easier. Starbucks updated its iOS app with its first iMessage offering, which allows you to send anyone you chat with a Starbucks gift card without interrupting the flow of your conversation. The Starbucks app update also includes enhanced push notification, a new mobile ordering interface, and a new filtering option for locating a nearby location.
Cool. So now you can just message somebody the actual the gift card. So you're just talking to them. Hey, here, I wanted to give you a gift right quick, so you can get you a.
No, they said that you don't have to interrupt anybody's conversation. You can just send it to them, and it's not tangible. I'm pretty sure it's just an app. You send it to one of your friends, maybe through a contact. Next thing you know is like, it shows up on their app like a message like, hey, you just have you just got more what do you call it? You got money to buy your drinks. Your drinks on me. And now if that's cool for being of coffee. Well, I wonder if you could do that for beer at a club and then you see some lady across the. Hey man.
The only thing is you hear it's iMessage, so us Android users saying we can't do that. That usually only works through iMessage, because iMessage is controlled by Apple. It has a lot of features, but the only way you can use it is through an iPhone. So I guess that wasn't that good of a story for us.
Doesn't the Mac have iMessage or something?
Who?
The Mac.
It does, but I think you got to connect it to a phone number.
Oh, okay.
And I think that phone number has to be an iPhone, but I'm not 100% sure. It might work if we had through the Mac, but I see Faithy in the back's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna receive lattes. Oh. All right. So Kanye West, you ever heard of this guy?
No.
I just brought him up earlier.
Really, right? So he's the first to go platinum from streaming alone. So normally these guys, they sell all these CDs, but physical copies. They go platinum, making the big bucks. And now for the first time, they've done it through just selling the actual digital copy, not the physical. So this is, they've been saying ever since the internet's come online that these guys haven't been making money because of, the digital stuff. But I mean, if dude went platinum selling the album through iTunes and Amazon and Google,
I don't see how.
I know, but that's what they're
if he
saying.
did, great for him. But Kanye West. He's to me as a DJ, I think he's gone downhill. It's like I've heard everything that it was awesome when he first came out. He was putting on some track after track. I'm like, wow, this is hitting. This is cool. And then it's now it's like, okay, it's the same thing. Okay, he changed some words. Okay, and I'm like, nah. And then if he went platinum, that's fine. And if you're a Kanye West, and the thing is, I'm trying to find out is that if you're a hardcore Kanye West fan, that's fine. You know, he's gonna have his core group. But then it's the ones that are like on the fence, like, man, I don't know if I want to spend that money to buy his album, stuff like that, or I'll just wait and wait for it to go to iTunes or something like that. And I'm like, I see his name because I'm in a record pool and I see his name. I'm like, okay, let me put on my earphones and see what happens.
Nah,
see what happens. Did he have a hit this time? Who's he featuring?
But more people nowadays is just stream, so they don't really buy it. When was the last album you bought? I
don't buy CDs no more. I don't think anybody does that.
No, I'm not talking about CDs. I'm talking about like through iTunes or
yeah, just to get the MP3 or whatever.
Oh, I did last month, but if I'm only after a certain song, I will never buy a whole CD again. Not ever. It's not worth $16 something. Because when you go behind the scenes, you see that it takes about $2 or $3 to make the CD, and they sell it for $16, and the artist may get $1 out of that. And I'm like, and most of the time, I only like 1 or 2 songs in a CD, on the whole CD, Mike.
Yeah,
16 songs, or you can go up to 20, and then I only like maybe 2 or 3 songs, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's for me to save money and go to iTunes and pick the ones that you want, and then pay 16, you pay 3.
Yeah, but what like Hector's saying is like me, if I want to hear a specific song or whatever, I just go to Spotify and stream it. I don't buy nothing. I mean, it's rare, but like for the radio station, I do have to buy certain songs.
Yeah, no, you have to.
So I have to buy them to upload them to the radio station.
Yeah.
But like even like if it's the first time I want to hear a specific song and I want to make sure I like it before I upload it, I'll listen through it to Spotify. I mean, that's streaming. Streaming is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
The only bad thing is the artists don't make much money off of that. You know, they get pennies. You know, for streaming it 1,000 times. You know, they don't really make much money on that.
That's why they're called.
There are some artists out there that I'm like, yeah, I guess they deserve my $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
For an album. And like now a lot of artists are not making CDs anymore, so it's just digital. And
no, the way
I do, I just burn it on my own CD and just put it in my truck.
Yeah. The way they make their money is touring, live concerts. So that's when you go, you pay that high price to get in the concert,
product and
you buy their T-shirt and their stuff there. That's where they make their money.
To tell you the truth, it's not like back in the day when you had a certain artist that stood out from everybody else. Now everybody and their mom's an artist right now. Like everybody and their mom's a DJ right now, and I'm like, really? To push up a button, sync button, and they just go off, and here they go. And now with auto-tune and all that, anybody can sing right now. So I'm like, so now I guess it's the craziest one out there to get people's attention to buy their music.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, what's up with these cat videos? They're going to be safe for the future, for the apocalypse?
There's now an Arctic data vault, so our cat videos will be safe after the apocalypse. Is this one of those SHTF things? And if you know what
when the shit hits the fan, we don't want to lose all those cat videos because what the hell am I going to watch when in the apocalypse, right?
Don't watch that mess.
Good Lord. Look, I don't know what else to tell you. We're getting closer and closer to doomsday, and people are much smarter than I agree. In January, the Science Security Board at the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists officially moved the clock 2.5 minutes to midnight, a.k.a. 2.5 minutes until doomsday. But don't worry. Way up yonder in the northern reaches of Norway in the Arctic Circle, there's a new storage unit opening to preserve the world's data in case of some sort of catastrophic event. It sounds like a little bit familiar, but that's because the new storage unit is related to the Svalbard Global Seed Vault in Svalbard, Norway, where seeds for tens of thousands of crops are being kept for future need.
Yeah, you've heard of the...
Yes, I heard of this vault where it has every plant seed in the world. And the thing is that their theory is if we should ever die off of a disease or nukes go off, everything will be destroyed. So hopefully one day maybe a alien form or some other life form will get into that vault.
Yeah.
Or if you survive to go get the seeds and replant
to replant. so we can have some type of food.
If I doubt we'll be alive.
I know that's the thing, but I mean that's the whole purpose of saving that. But now they have a data storage.
They gave it a nickname called like Noah's Ark.
Something like that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But yeah, that's and it's been built in an abandoned coal mine.
Yeah,
so that's kind of weird.
Yeah, but why would my theory is this, that they tell you this, so why are you telling me this if now know where it is? So I'm pretty sure maybe that might not be the real place. They're just telling you that with a picture. So
I mean, what the hell? It's just data. I mean, it's stuff that's free. It's like they're saying your cat videos. Who cares about that? But like I said, I care about it because when we're in the apocalypse, I need something to entertain me. I want to watch some cat videos. Okay?
I don't.
I don't. I'd rather see a dog chasing a cat.
Or butt sniffing or whatever.
Oh, SCP Radio. You're listening to SCP Radio out of Houston, Texas.
Houston, baby.
So.
Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
Samsung Galaxy S8 release date and everything you need to know.
Yes.
The Samsung Galaxy S8 has finally been launched, and well, it's entirely as well as expected thanks to the how you say that, Myriad leaks.
Myriad leaks.
That sprung up all over the internet in the preceding months.
Yeah.
But the good news is that it's a rather nifty phone, and you can check it out in some rather sumptuous depth in our hand-on Galaxy review. Okay, to get all the morsels of information you could want on Samsung's new flagship.
So
So let me skip some parts.
What are some of the
okay, so here we go. The specs. Okay, so the dimensions is 148.9 by 68 by 8 millimeters. Screen size 5.8, and that's pretty good. Big phone right there.
Screen, yeah. 5.8.
Yeah. Resolution 1440
like
by 960. So what is that?
It's
a QHD
plus. Okay, so that resolution there, and you know how we say 1080p is HD? That's 1440p. So that's
like
that's a little
above 1080p.
The jump up.
Okay. So it's like going towards what?
Not 4K.
Not 4K. Right?
4K like 4K would be 4 times 1080p. So that's like just a quarter up. I mean, it's just a little bit up higher than 1080p. 4 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, it's 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of
that's not bad.
Storage.
That's not bad.
Mike, look there, Mike. Water and dust resistant. I'm waiting till he gets that part.
Oh.
Yeah. The rear camera is going to be 12 megapixels.
That's like the S7. They have a 12. That's what they have, a 12 megapixel.
Okay,
yeah.
And then the front camera is 8 megapixels.
Whoa, 2 cameras.
Only a 3,000
and a 3,000 mega amp battery.
That's milliamp. That's not it's not a big battery.
No.
But
3,000 gonna last you about how many hours?
It has a fingerprint scanner, water and dust resistant.
Yes.
No physical home button, iris scanner, or is that the new Siri or something?
No, an iris to scan your eye.
Eyes.
So it actually has 3 cameras, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. But one of the ones in the front is the iris scanner.
Is that going to be like almost like face recognition?
Face recognition and.
So if someone steals your phone, they're not going to be able to break into your phone if they have. So it'd be useless to
unless you have it to where it doesn't have a lock on it.
Yeah, that's possible. But I mean, a retina scanner or iris scanner, that's pretty serious stuff.
Yeah.
When y'all were talking about the battery, the 3,000 milliamp.
Yeah.
Just to show you, this is a 2,500 milliamp.
Oh, that's nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's only 5 more than that.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah.
To give you an idea.
Yeah, that's
what that
not.
would look like.
Yeah, that's not a lot at all.
I'm looking at the picture right now, and I love how these new phones are coming out where the picture it almost curves around the edge.
Yeah.
Because I'm holding up my phone, and I mean I love my Galaxy Note 5, but it's like I got it in the, trust me, I got it in the Oscar case and Otter. I'm sorry, Otter case. And the thing is that I've dropped this phone like 9 or 10 times and not ever breaking anything. So I'm hoping that it is sturdy. I mean, it looks beautiful, but everybody who gets a damn phone, they seem to drop it at one point, and it's at one point if it's going to crack or not. And
Yeah.
with all this technology, I'm hoping that they put in this non-crackable glass.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
But you're
it's
gonna have to get
not.
one of these cases, the Otter, the.
Yeah,
gonna
I
have to
usually get a bumper case. So
You know what,
it's
those
that's
Otter-
similar.
Those
to-
Otter cases for those,
Yeah.
since the edges, they're hard to get.
Oh, for real? They're
Yeah,
always sold out, or what?
No, they're hard to get because it's like they're not making them. Because,
Mm.
you know, your sister has one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is that S6 edge. So finding a case for that,
It was hard.
Crazy.
it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it also has a headphone jack. So.
Headphone jack. It's got a headphone jack, guys. Y'all
Hey.
can calm down.
I like a headphone jack. I'm not into
That's
Bluetooth
what-
yet.
that's what I'm
Of course,
saying.
I'm old
need
school.
it, yeah,
Everybody wants the headphone jack,
yeah,
and it comes with
my
Bixby.
aux cord. Bixby.
Bixby's the AI
Oh, that's
assistant,
what I was. Okay. That's
and it has its own physical button on the side for
Oh, physical butt. What?
for Bixby.
Oh.
So you push that button, and Bixby comes up. You
Oh,
know.
okay.
Is it like a butler's? When you say Bixby, it's like, it reminds me. Yes, sir, you rang.
Yeah, it's an AI assistant. That's what.
Man,
you know,
imagine keep pushing it
Oh.
like, oh, no, it's not the volume.
yeah, that's not the volume. Oops.
Oops.
So
So the
it's
release
releasing
date,
April
yeah.
21st.
And then in the UK is April 28th. Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Just around the
UK.
corner. So.
yeah, it's not that far from now. I keep
You're going to have to wait a whole 7 days.
getting a message from Verizon
Yes.
telling me to upgrade.
Yes, my
Yeah.
new contract.
Order
is up.
now, or order now,
You can
and
come and get this. new phone.
it'll
Come
ship on the
in.
21st.
Come on
That's what-
in.
Oh yeah,
No
I keep getting
contract.
that.
Oh, and also tell me about the unlimited. Yes, I got to get that. They get that.
I already
unlimited.
got that. Yeah,
Yeah, well, my next one's going to be unlimited.
yeah. Well, just switch it on your.
Do
Go
you-
to your My Verizon app.
Do you guys see the price of this phone?
It's what is it? $850?
$720.
Well, it depends because
yeah.
when I got this one here, if past 2 years you sign another contract and they throw in the phone, or you pay not even near that much. Plus, they gave me a new tablet.
Yeah. So but that's just seven. That's just for the S8. Then they got the S8 Plus, or whatever the S8, whatever it's called. And I think that one's $820.
What's the difference?
It's bigger.
Ooh, bigger is better.
the size of the Mega 6.3.
Yeah, that one. The screen size is 6 something.
Why don't you just make a tablet already that's a phone? That's where they're
Well, they
headed.
do make some, but not.
Well, just do it.
They
not real
the other
popular.
one has a 3,500 milliamp battery, so it's got a little bit bigger battery because it's a bigger phone. Everything else is exactly the same. I've heard people talking about the fingerprint scanner. It's on the back next to the camera, and so when you put your finger there, it automatically goes straight to the camera. Your finger will always be smudging that camera, your lens.
That might be a bad bad place to put it.
That was a bad. They said it was a bad design because it's right next to it, and they say that the first time you do it, and almost every time you do it, you want to put your finger on the camera instead of the actual sensor. So that's one of the bad things. Another, we said that the resolution is, 1440p, but when you get the phone, it's at a lower resolution. You have to go in there and bump it up if you want. And it says the actual, like the standard resolution or whatever is lower than the 1440. So you have to actually bump it up.
Of course, if you bump it up, it's going to take more power.
That's the thing. Since, like I said, it's got a small battery for all this stuff that it's doing. If you bump it up, you're probably going to lose a lot of battery,
Well,
a lot of time on there.
like our hours at work and stuff, we're working 10-hour days. I got to charge my phone at least, after 6 hours. My phone, when I first got it, it was excellent. But then you get all these apps, and your phone is constantly updating itself.
Yeah.
So then it uses a lot of a battery. So now in the middle of the day, maybe 3 or 4 before I get off at 7 or 8, I've got to charge it again. So that's to keep up with everything that's going on with everything from Facebook to business to everything else. So yeah, I'm hoping they get better with these batteries. I really do, because I would like to have a phone last all day. That would be nice. Hello, Galaxy Note, all day. all day? iPhone all day? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Well, mine lasts because of this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to charge mine too.
well, mine's pretty good battery compared to my old phone. So.
Oh, but you got a newer phone, that's
Yeah,
why.
well, let me see if I can find the specs. See how big the battery is.
Yeah, because I know like my phone, I guess I've dropped it so many times that now like when somebody calls me, I hear everything stops. I'm listening to something, it stops, and it's just everything like pauses for a few seconds, and then I start hearing a ring, but nothing comes up on the screen showing that it's calling. So it starts ringing and ringing and ringing. Halfway through, the actual screen pops up. Oh, look, somebody's calling. So then I try to swipe it to answer, and it shows that I swiped, but it doesn't accept it. It doesn't accept it, and I keep doing it. Usually, the first time somebody calls me, I can't accept the call. They hang up. It runs out of time. So then they call me back, and then that time it'll work.
Oh, no wonder. I thought you were just ignoring.
No, so I need a new phone. Phone.
Well, that's a good reason, boss. New phone.
Man, she ain't listening.
Good. That's an approval to me.
Let's see.
If she ain't listening, that's an approval because
Yeah.
she didn't say no. Yeah, my next one's gonna be the Galaxy Note 8 because that way I like the Galaxy Note. What? Whose broken phone is this?
That's an iPhone too.
iPhone broken.
What?
The battery. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen, on the street.
I guess
the battery sucks.
It's old because the iPhones are known for having the best batteries. Okay, well that's your
okay,
problem.
that's your problem.
That's the problem.
She goes on Snapchat, ladies and gentlemen. Snapchat.
Yeah, Snap is bad.
Yeah, Snapchat uses
Snapping
a lot
and
of battery.
chatting.
It uses
that's what
a
happens.
whole
Yes.
crap load of battery.
That's what happens when you snappity, tappity, and that's
Quit
what
with the
happens.
snap.
Yeah.
Quit with the snap.
Leave the boys alone.
Go to Instagram like the normal people,
Yes, like the old folks.
like all the old folks.
All the old folks. Snappity chappity. See what happens.
Yeah, well then don't have battery then.
What's wrong with Instagram? It has stories now. So.
Yes.
I know. Instagram has
It's
stories
the
too.
same thing
Yeah, just
now.
take a picture and send it to the mail.
They
Snail
already
mail.
copied Snap.
Yeah, just take a picture and send it to the mail. See what happens there.
All right. Did you find it? No.
No, but it just shows. I click on devices specs, but no.
Doesn't give you it.
It just give me the processor speed and nothing really.
All right. So let's listen to a quick commercial from Cazadores, our sponsor.
Yay!
Doesn't want to. There we go. Hey, bartender, we need a round of shots.
Do you want what everybody else is having, or do you want the best of the best?
Of course we want the best of the best.
Well then, Tequila Cazadores is the one for you.
For those special moments in your life, whether it's a special occasion or just a day relaxing with your friends, drink the best of the best, Tequila Cazadores.
Man,
Quiet, Blanca.
Who was that sexy bartender?
Oh, started it. Oh,
Science news.
there we go.
There we go. Man, Wally's on it tonight.
Man. All right, Jimmy, take the next one.
NASA rover finds active and ancient organic chemistry on Mars. Ooh, we're going back to Mars. NASA's Mars Curiosity rover has measured a 10-fold spike in methane, an organic chemical in the atmosphere around it, and detected other organic molecules in rock powder samples collected by the Robotic Laboratories drill. This temporary increase in methane, sharply up and then back down, tells us that there must be some relatively localized source, said Sushil Taya of the University of Michigan. And aboard, a member of the Curiosity rover science team, there are many possible sources, biological or non-biological, such as interaction of water and rock. Researchers used Curiosity onboard sample and analysis at Mars SAM laboratory a dozen times in a 20-month period and sniff methane in the atmosphere. I didn't know you could sniff methane in the atmosphere. During 2 of these months, in the late 2013 and early 2014, 4 measurements averaged 7 parts per billion. Before and after that, readings averaged only 1/10 that level. So, as we go snooping in Mars, you see that we have methane out there.
Which is usually signs of some type of organic life, ain't it?
Well, speaking of life, it reminds me of that movie Life. I'm kind of curious to go see that movie.
Maybe we should do that Saturday night.
Yeah.
The boss ain't paying attention, so Jimbo, let's
I have to cancel my show.
well, let's fuck it. We're gonna go. Okay, Wally, Jimmy, Hector, and me. Source Code News will go.
We'll go to Hooters and then we'll go to over there.
We'll go Hooters. We'll go check out the Hooters, and then maybe we'll eat wings.
Here's the tattletale.
Whoa! Ow!
Scratch.
Nothing.
Never mind. Nothing.
Nothing. Jimmy's having a show. I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing. It was that guy. He said it.
The Moon Man.
The moon. That's Super Mario.
Yeah.
Super Mario said it. Moon Mario.
Yeah, Moon
Super
Mario.
Super Moon Mario. Super Mario the Mooner.
That's okay. She's little boss. The big one's the one you got to worry about.
Yeah.
The one with the most.
She ain't paying attention.
Yeah. She go back.
Ain't nobody. Yeah. Go back to sleep.
Go back.
Hooters.
This fool he yells Hooters.
She ain't got the pinch down yet.
No. You ain't got to worry about her.
I'm so excited about this next story.
All right. So, anyways, before we move on, that one is the reason that we're talking about it is because that's having like methane and stuff like that. Those are kind of signs of
life,
life.
chemical. Because we use methane here on Earth, and
Yeah.
if we can have similar chemicals out there and on Mars, I mean that's letting us know that hey, there is a possibility that
maybe there was some life, or
we're going to be
past life, or I don't know about, because it wasn't a lot. It was very little that they found.
That's all it needs, a little.
But maybe it's
that reminds me of that movie that we went to go see, The Martian. Love that movie.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome movie. I listened to that Audible book about every month, about once a month. That's one of my favorite books. That's an awesome story. All right, moving on. SpaceX.
Yes.
You ready for that one? Or?
Oh yeah.
No, you ain't.
SpaceX to launch Falcon Heavy with 2 flight proven boosters this year. So is this the same thing like last week we were talking about?
Yeah. I don't think it's the same.
No, it's not the same one.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we're talking about the thing they use.
Or this is that Falcon Heavy rocket this time.
Yeah.
So it's 2 boosters, and I guess they're getting ready to project itself to Mars, and then I guess they're going to have to do a slingshot and boomerang themselves back. Mm-hmm. And this is where the calculation, the math comes in, there, boys and girls, because if your calculations are wrong and your slingshot wrong, you're going to be headed to another solar system, and I don't think you want to do that.
SpaceX plans to conduct the debut launch of Falcon Heavy rocket this summer using 2 boosters that have already flown on other missions. SpaceX founder and chief executive Elon Musk said March 30th. Speaking after the company's success in launching the first pre-flown first stage with the SES-10 satellite aboard, Musk said SpaceX has worked out most of challenges associated with getting 3 Falcon 9 cores to fly together, a task that has proven much more complex than originally appeared. Falcon Heavy is one of those things that at first it sounds easy, Musk said. Well, just take 2 first stages and use them as strap-on boosters, and actually no. This is crazy hard and requires a redesign of the center core and ton of additional hardware. It was actually shockingly difficult to go from a single core to a triple core vehicle.
Wow. So he thought he was going to just move stuff around and say, all right, we're going to make it more powerful, add these other 2 stages to the first core. And it didn't work out like he thought.
Mm-mm.
But he says now he's got it working. That's what happens when you got a genius in the frickin', and all the people that's working with him. I mean, they're all like NASA quality people. So that's pretty cool. They're gonna use that. It's gonna be the first time the Falcon Heavy rocket is gonna be launched.
And that's gonna be kinda cool.
And using the 2 boosters that have already flown, which is a big deal because this is the first time we can reuse boosters.
Well, to me, it's kind of exciting. Instead of you see the shuttle land on the like a plane where the wheels touch down on the tarmac.
Yeah.
This one here is gonna land just like it took off. So that's kind of cool. But at the same time, it's got to be perfect. If not, you're gonna be blown to smithereens.
Well, yeah, but that was a shuttle. We're talking about the booster. So.
No, but
on its way
really,
up.
I was talking about SpaceX itself, how they were launching the rocket and then having it land back down on the pad. But I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do, unless they're going to go ahead and land in the ocean like they did the Apollos.
Yeah, no. But we're talking. That's the different thing. The boosters aren't the ones where the humans are in. The boosters are just full of fuel, and those are the ones that
well,
launch.
they're going to launch them, yeah.
And then those separate. Usually, those become trash. They fall in the ocean. They take them out and they put them for display.
Or they're reusable.
Yeah, they've never been reusable until now. Until SpaceX. Now those are the ones that they're landing, vertically on a cruiser, on those ships, on those big ships. That's what you're talking about. See, they didn't have that before. They said, think of it, when NASA was always flying the shuttle and everything, they used all these boosters to send that shuttle into orbit. Those boosters were trash. After they were used, thrown away. And they're like, think of it as every time a plane flew, once it landed, you have to throw that plane away, get a whole other plane, and then fly that one, and then throw that one away.
Ugh.
So they're like, and that's the most expensive part of the shuttle. But now he figured out a way to reuse them. So that's his whole deal. This is the new deal that's happening, is that he's like, we're gonna save so much money. We're gonna make going into outer space so much cheaper than before because of the reusable booster.
Well, the thing is, that's gonna be like a billionaires, only the billionaires club to be able to. Hey man, what'd you do this weekend? Well, I went around Mars
or the moon.
Oh, they're going to moon.
They're gonna go around the moon.
They're going around the moon. But anyway, well, that's next Mars. Shit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the moon's what, a 3-day trip there, 3-day trip back. The Mars will take you half a year or 9 months to get there.
Well, to them, it's probably going to take them maybe about 8 hours. But to us, it's going to be 3 days after they slingshot back from the moon.
Yeah, no, they're not going fast enough for it to change their time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I know
still pretty fast though, because they're going to be like several thousand miles.
Yeah, but that's not even close to the speed of light. That's when you approach the speed of light is when you have time dilation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, researchers have developed a way for your phone screen to fix itself.
No way.
And it's inspired by Wolverine.
I think Faithy needs to hear that one. Her screen's all shattered.
So scientists from the Department of Chemistry at the University of California, Riverside, have developed a self-healing material that has potential applications for phone screens, artificial muscles, and more.
Artificial.
The concept isn't exactly new. In late 2013, the LG G Flex came out with a self-healing back that automatically repaired scratches and other wear and tear in a matter of minutes. The Flex's material was non-conductive, so it couldn't be used on screens. This new material is transparent, self-healing, highly stretchable material that can be electrically activated and could be used to improve batteries, electronic devices, and robots, according to the blog from the UC Riverside. Chao Wang, one of the authors of the paper, developed an interest in self-healing materials because of his lifelong love of Wolverine, the comic book character who has the ability to self-heal. So, Christoph Keplinger, another author of the paper, has previously demonstrated that these stretchable, transparent materials can be used to create transparent loudspeakers. With the ability to self-heal, the new material is ideal for electronics. The material is both low cost and strong and can fix itself by resting for 24 hours at room temperature. So, while it may sound futuristic, Wang expects to see materials like the one developed by his lab in production in as little as 3 years. I doubt that. Within 3 years, more self-healing products will go to the market and change our everyday life. It will make our cell phone achieve much better performance than what they can achieve right now. So I'm hoping that's true. I kind of doubt it. But usually when something like this comes out, it's more than like 10 years away than 3 years away. But hopefully.
Call me. I don't know. I think cell phones, they're the newest thing now, but in 2 or 3 years, we don't know if they're going to be the newest thing now, because you could have digital on your arm or 3D graphics where you're actually punching a keyboard from light and stuff like that. So, who knows?
Yeah, maybe we're using glasses or contacts.
Yeah, because
not have a phone.
Google
on
Glass
us.
was supposed to be a big thing, and I'm pretty sure they haven't totally trashed that idea out yet.
Well, that one didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
But
the concept is still there.
Well, I mean, the people that liked it. There was a lot of people that liked Google Glass, and they were like, "Man, this is awesome." But there was a lot of people that said, "I'm not wearing that dorky looking crap," But I don't know. I mean, I read a book book about, like in the future where guys are using glasses. It's augmented reality, not virtual reality, so you can see through, and like, let's say I'm looking around and I see you, it'll pop up, oh, that's Jimmy. His gamer score is blah blah blah. He's got this much money in his bank. I could make a program that tell me everything about you.
Yeah, hacker.
And how do you call it? Maybe that's the future. But see, those guys, even then, they had to wear like something strapped onto their body. It was a battery and a computer, and that had I don't know if it was connected to the glasses or they were like Bluetooth style connection, but he had to strap on this belt that had a battery pack and a computer, and then he just put on the glasses. The moment the glasses were on, it would a retina check. It would test with a retina and make sure who it is, so he could log in, and then he could just use, and with his hands he would do certain things to control the computer. So, I mean, that could be the future there instead of these cell phones.
I mean, right now, like cell phones they're in right now, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be next 2 or 4 years, especially 4 years, I think. They're going to be probably on their way out, and you'll have the newest gadget coming out.
Yeah, like you were saying about the thing.
Yeah.
The other day I went to go watch a movie, anime.
Yeah.
The Sword Art Online, and that's what it was, the augmented reality, whatever.
Augmented, yeah. AR.
Yeah, and like before it was just like a VR,
Yeah.
anime. They just put it on, and then they go on the game, whatever, and they play. And then this one, you put on the little, it's like Google Glass, I guess. You just put it on, and then you could like see people's gamer tag and whatever, and you could like, and I found it cool because you could interact with like the Coke machine or whatever, and if you buy so many Cokes, they give you a free Coke or whatever. You know how they do that right now, but that one, and then you could play like mini games or get quests or whatever, and then you could get like free items in the stores or whatever. So like that's pretty cool. Like I wonder if it's gonna.
Where did you see this at, or what was it?
It was on the theaters.
So that was in the movie that they did all that type of stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna show it again on the 22nd, but dubbed, because I went to go see it sub.
Oh, okay.
So it was subtitled.
Yeah, subtitled.
Yeah, but
cool.
It's called Sword Art Online.
Sword Art.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, I think AR has more potential than VR, just because VR you have to be in a room, you have no vision, you can't see, you only see yourself inside of whatever room that the computer projects.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of people, they hit their TV when they're playing around, or they hit somebody in the head. They swing because they're trying to do something in the game, and they hit somebody next to them, or they trip and fall. AR is you're seeing the world, but they superimpose things in the world, And when it gets good is when, like, let's say I'm walking around with AR glasses, and all of us are. When I see something there, you also see it in that same exact spot. It's there in the world for everyone to see, not just something that I see only. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, let's say when Pokemon Go, I was all excited because I thought that was real AR.
Mm-hmm.
And when Mikey was playing it, I'm like, oh my God. So if I turn on my phone, will I see that exact same thing right there looking at you? And no, it was a separate. It wasn't real AR. It tried to make it look like AR, but it wasn't real. So I can't wait for something like that. In that book, I was talking about that story that there was, as you were going down the town, you knew that town was part of your clique with online AR stuff, because they were kind of leaving the modern people behind, like the people that didn't know about this new tech. And you knew by putting on the glasses and looking, and there would be this, like some type of digital stuff outside of stores. And so you're like, oh, they take the currency I use through, they were like using Bitcoin. It wasn't Bitcoin, but they had like a Bitcoin, and that's all they used to buy stuff. Yeah, digital currency. So they were like, oh, okay, this place is cool. I can go in there and I can purchase. They know what's up. And they see another store and they're like, oh no, they're not with us, so I have to use cash if I want to go there, So it was pretty cool. And everybody that passed by, they're like, oh, look, I can go there. So they would go straight in, but it was the same for everybody. So that's, like they tied digital logos or digital whatever to the actual GPS system. So anybody that went there saw it. It stood right there. It was always there. It's pretty cool deal.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's hope in the future it'll be like that.
I know, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. And also in that movie, they had like little tournaments. So they blocked off the street, and they fight like bosses and whatever. And then you work together, and then you see the boss right there. And then everybody has their own ability, whatever, and they just like and like just imagine looking at the people with that headset and you don't have it on. You just see them swinging in the air, whatever. I'll probably be laughing if I see that. Go to a party screen. Bring up the picture. I'm gonna skip the rest.
Awesome. So all right. So let's take a quick break. Mention our main sponsor here, Parties for You. If you having a party coming up, an event, divorce party, a quinceañera, sweet 16, you're getting married, make your party stand out from the rest. Rent a margarita machine from Parties for You. They're the best margarita machine rentals here in Houston. They sponsor us, so help them out because they're helping us out. Rent a machine from them. George Gonzalez is the owner. Make sure you tell them you want a double machine. That way you can get Hellraiser and Mango Passion, which is their exclusive mixes to Parties for You.
Dual.
These are their creations. George Gonzalez created these mixes. No one else has them. So give them a call. 281-748-0057. That's 281-748-0057.
Parties for You.
That's Parties for You. Let them know that SCP Radio sent you. Let's get into some gaming news.
Gaming.
Game news.
All right. Any Serious Sam fans around here? Jimmy?
No.
Did you ever play Serious Sam?
No.
None of y'all did? Damn, am I the only nerd around here?
No, I'll play games, but if it ain't, no.
No? It's like
it looks interesting though.
It's
I'm
like
looking at
Doom.
the picture. Yeah, no. I like first person shooters or
Yeah.
like if you're running around like Wolfenstein and stuff like that.
Yeah, like that.
I've heard
Yeah.
of Wolfenstein.
It's similar, same era or whatever. I used to play this on my computer. I remember when I first got to Park Place, I had it on a Toshiba that I had, and I had a controller with me, and we'd go to lunch, and I'd start playing that sucker there. I remember Raul was like, "Oh, okay, let me get around, let me play." You could play it online, but I always played against the computer. It had stages and stuff, but anyways, it's an old game. Serious Sam has a bad mouth. He's got a potty mouth. He would say all kinds of crazy shit and talk about women and there's always
I
yeah.
remember that part.
So he this is a fun game. I mean, it was a crazy game that I used to play back in the day. Well, now they have it for VR for the HTC Vive or the Oculus Rift. Let me see. The Serious Sam, the studio's fast-paced, over-the-top, and gratuitously violent ode to the big guns, explosions, and cheesy one-liners, now has 2 more VR games on Steam. Serious Sam VR, the first encounter, and Serious Sam VR, the second encounter, are ports of the first 2 games in the franchise, or rather they're ports of the HD remasters of those original games. In addition to full single-player campaigns, they feature co-op and multiplayer modes for up to 15 people. And unlike many VR shooters, none of it is on rails. Both games offer full locomotion via the trackpad or a teleportation system, and players can adjust the way they move through the virtual space to best suit their play styles. A third VR title, Serious Sam VR The Last Hope, was unveiled at E3 last year and is currently available via early access. Steam is offering all 3 VR titles bundled together for 25% off until April 11th. The team is also working on a sequel, Serious Sam 4, but there's no word yet on when it'll be ready, or if it's also, or if it'll also be available in VR. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying that game like that in VR. I mean, it's first-person shooter.
Yeah, but it'd be like a reboot.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's from the old 2000.
Reboot.
It's from the 2000s. I mean, it's an older game. It's not a new, up to date, type game.
Reboot.
Okay, Gears of War 4, April update.
Oh, you're right up your alley.
Adds giant bunny heads,
What the?
free maps, and more. Hit the volume. Yeah. And then grab it from the top.
Gears of War 4 is what we're getting ready to get into with the new
right,
add-ups, giant bunny heads, and free maps.
Right there, grab that one. Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
So Microsoft has announced the details. Gears of War 4 April update, which adds new maps, Easter-themed content, and balance changes among other things. Starting with Easter content, this includes a new mode called Bunny Hunt that gives players giant bunny heads that sort of look like Frank from Donnie Darko.
Wait a minute, bunny heads?
Bunny
Really?
heads.
They gonna have vicious teeth and everything and eat rabbits?
Oh man. Well, we got showing on the thing is one of the maps. It's just like a playthrough through one of the maps. Not a playthrough, but
A walkthrough?
oh yeah, through a map. One of the new maps is coming up. Additionally, there are 5 chocolate Easter egg weapon skins that you can unlock. Microsoft will announce more details on the Easter content next week, with the event itself starting on April 14th. Easter itself is on April the 16th. As for the new maps, April Gears of War 4 update added two more that you may recognize from Gears of War 3, Hotel and Slab. Could you tell which one that one was?
It said Hotel.
That's okay. That's Hotel.
That's at Hotel.
So they have been updated and refined for the new game. People who own the Gears of War 4 Season Pass can play the new maps right now in the game developer playlist and can earn double XP and a 20% bonus credit boost. The maps will become available for everyone for free starting on April 11th.
So you just got to wait it out.
Yeah.
April 11th is not that
Is this coming
not that far.
Well, that's cool for free.
There you go.
Ooh.
So what was the Season Pass? I guess this is not part of the Season Pass content.
Well, that sucks.
But if you have a Season Pass, you get it now.
Oh, well, okay.
So I guess that gives you a reason to get a season pass, so you get it like early before anybody else, and you get a jump on what the
double
map
XP.
is, double XP, and then when everybody else jumps on, you have a little bit more experience than they do if you're playing it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have updates that only you'd have to pay for unless you have the Season Pass. That's just not one of them. Also coming to Gears 4 in April update is another COG character for the Legacy character lineup. Following Ty, who was released in March, additionally the Locust character Cantus is coming to Gears of War 4 through Gear Pack in April. Cool. I haven't gone back to Gears. It's been a while, but I've been wanting to. But haven't even played that new game, For Honor. Been busy.
We've been busy. SCP's been very busy.
SCP is.
You want to play that game?
I
Yes,
sure as
you're
hell
right.
do.
You're right. I want to
Yep.
take a whole weekend off
But
and just
nope,
stay in your underwear.
don't
and just
get to.
controller and
I don't know
just.
about the stay in an underwear thing.
Oh, that's when I'm in my underwear just playing, man. I ain't moving.
I
from
don't
the
even
bed.
put underwear on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man, that's some nasty ball action on the sheets.
All day. I'm not gonna say it's Harry Balls.
Free balling. So
AC.
That's good.
Get the next
Gotta
one.
use that one.
Yeah. Inside the next Xbox, Project Scorpio tech revealed. Guys, are we ready for a new console already?
Nah, you don't need no new console.
I want it.
No, you don't.
It's 6 teraflops.
It better not flop. Combining smart design with sheer horsepower, Project Scorpio hits the 6 teraflop target set for its E3 last year, thanks to a custom GPU that has been designed from the ground up for optimal performance on today's game engines, and that runs on an unpredictable high clock speed for a console. The GPU is paired with 12 gigabytes of fast GDDR5 memory and a custom 8-core. Custom 8-core CPU, and the whole thing is housed in a compact body with integrated power supply and a console state-of-the-art cooling. Performance remarkable. We saw a Forza Motorsport demo running on the machine at native 4K and Xbox One equivalent settings, and it hit 60 frames per second with a substantial performance overhead, suggesting Scorpio will hit its native 4K target across a range of content with power to spare to spend on other visual improvements. And while 4K is the target, Microsoft is paying attention to the 1080p users, promising that all modes will be available to them.
That's pretty cool.
It sounds good. Like I said, Mike, it sounds good on paper, but will they deliver?
Well, the guy
I
that
thought consoles were going to be dying out anyway.
well, I mean, this is damn near a computer. I mean, the Xbox
is.
now is a computer.
Yeah, it is. That's people don't understand. They're like, oh, you know what? You just put a disc in there. Computer.
Yeah. No.
Computer.
So that even let me see, where is it? The PS4.
Yeah, that's a PS4 Pro.
The PS4 Pro. How come it's not set correctly here?
Well, while you're doing that, I just seen an ad for the PS. They're gonna be having. They were promoting on the PS4 a new way to watch television. Actually, did you see that ad?
Yeah. They have a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It is close to be or something similar to Apple TV almost.
No. Apple TV doesn't have.
No, but it's same
TV.
concept.
Well, they don't have TV though.
Okay, well, this
Apple
is
TV
supposed to
is
be
Netflix. Apple TV is
So
like.
I guess they're trying to. PlayStation 4 is trying to break into the like DirecTV and
Yeah,
and
that's what it is, and
They're
they
trying to
say
get
it's
to that
really
market.
good. They
No,
say-
I believe it. It looked nice because remember I told you I don't have a PS4 because there's no reason to get it right now. I can do everything that I want on Xbox.
Yeah, but they got.
It might be changing my mind now.
They got a lot of games that that Xbox doesn't have. I mean, if you
They're
like
exclusives, though.
yeah, they have a lot of exclusives that Xbox doesn't have.
But this TV thing might be changing my
But
mind.
see, I wouldn't mind having Forza for PS4, but it's only for Xbox.
yeah, why don't they just freaking combine the stuff now?
Because they're on crack.
Yeah.
Well, Xbox is American, PlayStation is Japan.
Oh, yeah, huh?
They,
That's
Oh,
probably one of the
Lord.
main reasons.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons. They don't, gamers be like, oh, bring it on. You know what they should do is have if you're playing Call of Duty, they should be able to cross-platform that way. I believe.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
the same game anyway.
Yeah.
Just different. I mean, if you want to form like your PlayStation team versus Xbox team, I mean that'd be kind of cool.
That would be a sick tournament, though.
Yeah.
Think about it. You get some
Yeah.
of the best of the best from Xbox, some of the best from PS4. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has nothing to lose. It's not like, if the Xbox team beats the PS4, it's not like Xbox better than PS4 because it's both the same game. I mean, you can't. All you can brag is about, man, you may have better skill level.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
about skill then. Yeah, I never found what I was trying to mention. I know I see that PS4 Pro has 8 gigs of the memory. The Scorpio's gonna have 12. On the teraflops, I remember seeing. I don't know where it's at now, but it was like this has 6 teraflops, right?
Yeah.
This
I'm
new
going
one.
back. I'm going back.
And I think PS4 has 4.2. The PS4 Pro,
Uh-huh.
it has 4.2 teraflops. So it goes above them.
This is their new project. I heard about this project, but it didn't go too much into detail because it's like hush hush, real hush hush.
Yeah, I mean, well, today was the day that they announced this part, that this stuff that we're talking about right here.
Yeah.
This is when they announced it. They gave an exclusive to a specific
what group
website or whatever. They were like, they got to hear all the stuff.
8-core CPU. Wow.
I think they said that 8-core CPU is actually two quad-core CPUs.
Oh, 2 quad cores
put together.
Okay.
Like a custom design. But still, I mean, that's 8 cores that you can use.
Man, that's that's processors all burning at one time, so it should make your game experience, and plus with 1080p or be up true.
It can do 4K. It can do 4K everywhere.
Yes.
Like before, with was it like the one we have now, the Xbox One S?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That one doesn't like.
Oh, they're claiming it, but it's not.
It's
true.
not really 4K
no,
and
it's not
stuff.
True.
Yeah. No, but this one says it can handle 4K plus some.
So this is gonna be pretty powerful, I believe.
Yeah, but you still got to have the TV that can handle it.
Yeah. So there's 2 components: the games, the system itself, and the TV.
And see, they're not really making games 4K.
Not yet, but
I mean, this is a regular Xbox, so when they make a game for this, it's got to be able to be supported through the Xbox One, Xbox One S, and the Scorpio.
So they're going to have retrofit those games so it can go back to that.
You think they're going to actually make a game that can do 4K, but then it can go down, scale down to the smaller ones? Usually they'll do it as good as the smallest one that can handle the weakest one, the weakest link.
Yeah,
that's the only bad thing about this.
I believe Xbox wants to take it to the next level, and they always because remember they tried it with Xbox One where they were saying, "Oh, your system's going to be on 24/7," and the gamers didn't like that. And then also they said, "Oh, well, this one's not going to be retrofitted to go back to your Xbox 360 games," and they got mad about that. So the thing is, like you said, they went back and changed it to what the gamers demand, and you might be right because what they want to put out is totally different than what the gamers are gonna demand. And if the gamers if they're not happy, they're gonna buy it. So my thing is like, am I gonna get one? Probably so because it's Xbox and it's a new console. But my thing is like, I'm still breaking into my Xbox One S. I still love that thing.
Yeah.
And did you get the update on the Xbox One S?
Yeah, I got the update. Yeah. I haven't messed with it much. Because I haven't had time. Like I said, we were busy. So I haven't really had time to mess with that.
Well, it changed the home, and it changed the way, because usually there's a big box right there, right, with the last thing you were looking at, and you can scroll down to the most things that you're looking for. Like I got mine on surfing the net or YouTube, of course, and a DVD player. And then, of course, the games that I'm playing, Battlefield and the Halo Wars 2.
And Halo Wars, yeah.
So you just scroll down, but I guess they made it more simple. If you want to say it that way when you push home, it didn't go all the way out back to the box.
Yeah, they were saying they were gonna like reduce the amount of clicks. Like you usually had to tap it twice or whatever. They're making everything like less clicks to get to where you want to go. But still, I hear that it's not. I hear that someone that has a PlayStation 4 and has an Xbox One, they still say it's still not like it's not streamlined. Like when you go to PlayStation 4, that it everything is quicker. Everything you can get to stuff faster. The games are in your face. When you come to the Xbox, the games aren't really in your face. They're like you have to go over here to find the games. Everything else they want to show you all this other stuff.
Well, no, it depends because if like. When I play Battlefield, it is in my face. All I can do is scroll down like 2 or 3 clicks, and I'm launching it. But the thing is that, like you said, if it's all your games, no, it's not going. It's maybe like 2 or 3 games. It's like I said, it's the latest things you're looking at. And they're right there in your face, or the most. I don't know if it's the latest things you're looking at, or it's the most things you look at. So
usually it's the latest, the last couple of things it shows you right there. But like if it's a game you haven't played, like if it's a brand new game that came out and you haven't been paying attention, a lot of times you're not gonna know unless you go to the store. And in PlayStation, that's one of the things that they do really good is it's right there. Bam! This is a brand new game. Come click on me. Let's download it. Let's do this.
Well, I look on the side scrolls, and it does say, "Hey, you can download this free game if you got the gold package," which I do, and every now and then. But my problem is I'm running out of memories because I only got the 50 gigabyte.
You guys want to hear something really crazy?
What's up?
Supposedly, the release date for the PS5 is 2020. Now check this out.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. So what they're saying here is 10 teraflops of GPU power. Holy smokes. Can we even do that with today's modern technology? As it turns out, the answer is the resolution is resounding yes. NVIDIA's 2017 video card, the GTX 1080 Ti, is able to hit 10.8 teraflops.
Damn.
Okay, they're saying that.
Yeah, they're just saying that, but I'm not sure if it's going to be. And they said, granted, it costs more than the console on its own.
Ooh.
Yeah, but if we're already at this compatibility, then the sky is the limit in the next few years.
Mike, I'm gonna be waiting on PS5 then.
2020.
But that's not until 2020 though.
We still got what, 3 years? So I don't know.
Xbox and then they're still doing it. And I don't know if they're gonna. I
No,
don't know.
you know, this is the more this is what this is doing is just pushing me more into wanting just to get a gaming PC and
Yeah,
fuck it.
and just go from
stay gaming.
there. Hell with it.
Be able to play probably most PS4 games and Xbox games and just play it all on a PC.
But you know one thing I cannot.
You might
do
as
though?
well.
I cannot get to you playing keyboard and mouse yet.
No, but I would put an Xbox controller
On there, yeah. That's one thing about Xbox.
Oh yeah, most definitely if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've heard there's certain games that you'll benefit from keyboard and mouse, but like my play style has always been console, so I need a controller.
Console controller, and let me tell you something. Don't get me wrong. There's some guys out there that can whoop the hell out of you with keyboard and mouse. I don't know how they do it. They've been doing all their lives, so
yeah,
that's,
but they
that's
say
how-
it's way more accurate, dude.
Yeah, of course. Dude doing headshots left, right, and you're like, how
Yeah.
the hell do you do that? And then he's there with a keyboard and mouse, not with a controller.
See, I even had on my computer. I even had a what kind of looked like the PS3 and PS4 control, but it was USB, and all you did was pull out the cord and plug it in, and you go about your business whenever game you wanted to play.
Well, you know, like for me, when I first started, it was Sega and then PlayStation, and I got so used to the PlayStation controller because the thumb knobs are like side by side, so I got used to that. But then when I jumped over to Xbox, that was Xbox, just regular Xbox. That's where it came out, and then Xbox 360. It was weird for me to transfer over there because they had got one thumbstick that on your left hand thumbstick is higher than the right hand one.
Yeah.
But after a while, you keep playing it, and then you get used to it. So now it's like, I think the PlayStation is weird now, but I know that's how it started out, and it's, I don't know.
Well, I have a PS3 control that is pretty much like the Xbox ones, and I tried it, and it was just too difficult. I handed it to my son. He's like, "Here, Dad, I got it. Never mind." I'm like, and every time we played, I said, "Here, you use that one because I don't know how to use that one." I just go here.
Yeah, you get used to certain, the way the control's set up.
Exactly.
All right, let's You know what? I'm not doing the last one.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about something else. All right, let's go ahead and mention this. House Divided Cookers is doing a benefit on April 15th. So that's, let me see, April 15th is next Saturday. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
If you're in the Houston area.
Yeah, so if you're in the Houston area, April 15th, go to the Advanced Auto Parts. It's 115 Fairmont, Pasadena, Texas, 77504. Advanced Auto Parts. They're going to be set up there, the House Divided Cookers. They're going to be selling pulled pork or brisket sandwiches with drink and chips for $9.
Nice.
And they're going to have $5 car wash. So starting at 10 a.m. till they're sold out.
Now, Mike, on this car wash, is it a bikini car wash?
Haha, they didn't say.
Didn't say. So you have to go up there and find out.
You're going to have to go check it out yourself.
Yeah, you just got one way to find out. Bikini car wash, and they don't know if it's a girl or a guy in a bikini. But
Whoa.
Check it out.
No Speedos. Oh.
But yeah, it's House Divided Cookers. We're gonna be doing
the South Belt Cook-Off
the
with these
South
guys.
Belt Cook-Off. They're at their tent at the House Divided Cookers tent.
Yes.
SCP will be in the house.
Party time.
So that's gonna be April 28th and 29th. We're gonna be there the 29th.
29th, that's Saturday.
That's on the Saturday. We're gonna be SCP Mobile DJ will be doing their thing with all our lights, our full setup.
And guys, if you didn't know, House Divided, they come up with a name because it's really a house of a family cook-off that's really divided. You have half the members that are Dallas Cowboy fans, and the other half are Houston Texans fans. So
Oh,
usually,
boy, that's a
that's
conversation.
going to be pretty interesting to see if if they can get along. But the thing is that they're all family. They all have a good time. They love making fun of each other's football team. So the thing is that put them in one roof and let's see what happens. It could be its own reality show.
So what time we gonna be there to party, man? Get everybody jumping.
Well, they usually start around 6. So 6 to
6 to 8, they're going to be serving the
6
food.
to 8, they're serving food.
Yeah.
The party has to be over by 1. What were they saying?
But 1:32. No, 1. It got to be over by 1.
We got to be out by 1. So, from 8 till 12:30, we're gonna be jamming.
Yes.
We are on Saturday. We're gonna have 2 bands that we can't. We don't know. We're not. They're not.
They're not confirmed yet.
They're not confirmed. So we won't announce them. But we have 2 bands already in mind that we're trying to get. And then DJ Jimmy Ray will be in the mix. And Mario just fell.
No,
He
Mario.
died. Okay,
Cut him off.
Cut him off. No more beer for him.
Been spaced out too much.
Yep. So DJ Jimmy Ray will be in the mix, and then also DJ Tino Latino. He's gonna be up in there. He's gonna be in the mix also. So they'll be sharing the time to DJ there. I'll be doing the lights,
and video
and music videos, stuff like that. So come on out. It's gonna be a good time. Saturday, it's gonna be $20 to get in for Saturday.
So I have time to go to the beer festival and then come over?
This boy beer festival.
Oh,
The
yeah.
beer
Get tanked up
festival's the
before you
same
get over
day.
there. But
When?
anyway,
It's
Where?
on the 29th
Where
at
though?
Kima.
Oh, in Kima.
So I
guys,
got
what,
plenty time to go there and come back.
So, guys, what the CEO is saying of SCP Radio, Mike is saying is $20 get a wristband for one of the team members here, or even one of the cooking members. Get you some food from 6 to 8. Get you all the drinks you can handle, but please drink responsibly. Also, tip your waitresses because they are working hard. They're working off tips. So the thing is that this is $20 per person that gets you in. See 2 live bands. Not no cover on that. Once you pay your $20, get in, get fed. Also get all the drinks you can handle, but like I said, not only just alcohol, but also Cokes, sodas, and water and tea.
And they're going to have margaritas from Parties for You.
Parties for You is going to be out there. George's going to be in the house. So, guys, I don't know where else you can go to get entertainment like this, all in one place, and also some of the best barbecue you are going to eat. Because it is competition. So, they're not going to be giving you that other barbecue. They're going to give you just the one that's going to win them first place.
Yeah, so be sure to check us out then. But like I said, the 15th they're gonna be doing the benefit where they're selling the pulled pork or brisket sandwiches with drink and chips for $9. And this the money they're making here that they're trying to make is so they can pay for the actual cook-off because they got to rent tents, they got to rent the spots, they got to rent porta potties.
Lot of things that go beyond.
There's so much stuff.
Scenes, yes.
Yeah, it's an expensive endeavor. But see, the good thing is they got SCP backing them. They got Parties for You and Tequila Cazadores backing them. So that's why we're saying
make
go
this to a big event.
Yeah, this
and
is becoming a
event. This is how you become successful. Is all the hard work you do behind the scenes.
Yep.
And all breaks down to you coming out there and helping supporting House Divided Cookers.
Yeah. So let us know any of the SCP Radio team members or the House Divided Cookers team members. Get your wristbands from them. All right, so let's go ahead and announce the last sponsors. Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bonds.
Alberta.
If you or someone you know are always getting into trouble on the weekends, like DJ Jimmy Ray. Oh, Jimmy don't get in trouble, do we?
I do get in trouble. I haven't got caught, knock on wood, thank you.
Caught.
But if I do happen to get caught...
Well, I got a number for you if you get caught.
And what's that number can I use if I can remember it?
So it's 713-BEST-BET.
Oh, I can remember that one.
That's simple. 713-BEST-BET. And that's so you can call Miss Alberta from Alberta's Best Bet Bail Bonds so she can bail you out.
Yeah.
So,
Woo! Pull over.
so yeah. So don't gamble with your freedom. Give her a call at 713-237-8238. 713-237-8238.
I like to meet Miss Alberta, but not on those terms, please.
Yeah, because
right.
you don't want to be on her bad side.
Yes.
And when you call her, when they say you got one phone call, make sure you call her 713-BEST-BET, and then let her know that SCP Radio sent
Miss
you.
Alberta, I'm coming in trouble, and SCP Radio said to give you a call.
Oh yeah, and you're listening to SCP Radio out of Houston, Texas, and I guess that's the end of the show. Guys, DJ Jimmy Ray, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Facebook at Jimmy Peters, and also always promoting. Also, if you need to get in contact with me, you can go through scpradio.com. Just scroll down. We got all the numbers, everything on our flyers, everything going on to get in contact with us, or you can get in contact with me if you're too shy to go to my Facebook page. I'm also on Instagram as DJ Jimmy Ray, and that's where I've been getting a lot of followers on Instagram because they want to see what's going on. Guys, if you want to know what's going on with SCP and where the party's at, we are doing something every weekend or every other weekend. So if you go right there, we are your party place to be.
Oh yeah, find us. Follow us on Facebook, SCP Radio, SCP Radio or Space Cadet Pro Mobile DJ. Also follow us on TuneIn. We need more followers there. Just go to tunein.com, search SCP Radio, and click like or whatever it is. I think it's a little heart now.
Yeah, it's a little heart.
It's a heart. You click the little heart, and it's like liking us or following.
Yeah.
That way you can follow us and you can jam out to us. You know, even this show, you can hear it right then and there on TuneIn. So do that. Wally, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at wallysilvers.com.
wallysilvers.com. So be sure to follow Wally so you can see all his new pictures.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You can follow me on Facebook at Michael Lopez. Always on scpradio.com. Okay, thanks to all the listeners. We appreciate you guys. Like I said, follow us Facebook, tune in.
And also to see us, we also have a YouTube channel, and the thing is, that thing is gaining members and gaining subscribers. So the thing is, become a subscriber. So if you want to see us and look at our pretty faces, you go right there to YouTube, and we come right up.
Yeah, subscribe to us on YouTube.
I am a YouTube junkie, and I'll admit that.
Yeah, also go to iTunes, type in Source Code News, and follow our podcast there. Subscribe to the podcast. That way you can get it every week. You can get the new update.
Update and download.
Yeah. Our email is scpradio@spacecadetpro.com. Leave us a voicemail at 832-910-7727. Hector's back in the deal. Hector, where can we follow you?
You can follow me at Instagram and Twitter is @TamaleBoys.
@TamaleBoys.
TamaleBoys.
So follow Hector. He's also got a YouTube page.
Yeah.
So that's also.
I mean, you could just search up IMAX Tamale Boys or just Tamale Boys.
Okay. Cool.
Or gameplay Tamale Boys gameplay, and they'll probably come up.
Yeah, you always putting up videos constantly. I always see the
game videos.
Every once in a while, yeah.
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 They like it.
Our most recent one's
Gets
Pokemon
a lot of hits.
Go. So
Pokemon Go.
If you like Pokemon,
yeah.
there you go.
Big shout outs to DJ Fluffy out there working hard, all that. Also to Mickey D and also the boss there was in here earlier because of the ladies of the round table, Tasha T and Nikki. Remember to check those girls out on every other Wednesday. Also, before that, we also have Tuesday shows with the Cave Show with Sam J and telling you like it is.
Yep. Always, tune in Tuesdays 8 to 10 with Sam J on the Cave Show.
He'll give you the 10 rules of player law.
What else? Also, tomorrow, tune in tomorrow, 9 to 11 for the Super Tejano Friday show.
Yes.
DJ Fluffy's going to have two guests.
Alianza?
Grupo Alianza and Madeline Hernandez. And they're both part of the Cazadores Tequila and Parties for You and SCP Radio team. So
I always call that the Magnificent 10 until George adds that one more.
So so tune in tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be an awesome show. It's gonna be a packed house like always.
Yes.
But yeah. All right, that's it for this week, and we'll see you guys next week.
And we're out.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike.
And I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show. But please be sure to check us out on SpaceCadetPro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.